Sean, I'm at my limit. I can't take this anymore. I can't keep living like this. I want a divorce. Like yesterday.
Wait, babe, why? Why are you saying all of this out of nowhere?
It's not out of nowhere. I've been wanting to end things with you for a while. This whole marriage was a mistake from the beginning. I don't even know what I was thinking walking down the aisle with you. I assumed you'd make good money since you work at a Fortune 500 company. But you make way less than I thought you were going to.
Babe, I just graduated 5 years ago. It takes a while to establish yourself and build a personal brand. Once I'm more established and have more opportunities to network, I'm sure my salary is gonna shoot up.
Okay, fine. But what makes you think I want to waste the best years of my life waiting for who knows how long for that to happen? I hate living the type of life where I have to penny pinch and can't even buy brand name purses. I told you I want a Birkin for my birthday and you couldn't even get me a Coach bag. Let's just split up. I hate that I settled for you in the first place and want to live my best life.
But Stella, you know I love you and I'm trying my best. Is that what you really want?
I already left the divorce forms on the table. Sign them when you get a chance and send them off ASAP. Have a nice life, Sean. Hey, Sean. Long time no see. How have you been?
Stella? Well, this is unexpected. Why are you reaching out to me out of the blue? I'm honestly surprised that you still have my number saved.
Why would you be surprised about that, silly?
You literally blocked me after we finalized everything with our divorce. Speaking of which, it's been a solid 7 years since then. Why are you reaching out to me again after all of this time?
It's not like I'm hitting you up completely out of the blue, though. You never paid any alimony and we haven't finished dividing our property and assets yet. I figured we could finish that up. That's why I'm reaching out to you.
Stella, what on earth are you talking about?
Why are you playing dumb? Just give me the money you owe me.
We already settled our property and assets. We split everything in half, remember? We were barely married for a year, so it might not have looked like much, but we already settled everything, Stella.
Are you kidding? What you gave me was barely enough to buy a new LV bag.
My friend is a lawyer, and I consulted with him while we were finalizing our divorce. So there shouldn't have been any issues. Sorry you couldn't get your bag, though.
Don't play coy with me. This is this and that was that. I'm not even talking about our assets from 7 years ago. I'm talking about right now. The whole situation has completely changed since then, and you know it. Quit acting like time hasn't passed since we got divorced. That's your problem.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't my intention. Anyway, Stella, we called it quits 7 years ago. I never would have imagined that you would try to reach out to me again. Considering that you left me because I was too broke for you.
You're so good at deflecting. Would you just stay on our initial topic? Why are you acting like such a space cadet?
Literally, what are you talking about? To be honest, I'm completely lost. How can I respond if you don't fully explain to me what you're even going on about?
OMG. Have you always been this dim-witted? What was I thinking when I married you? Well, at least you graduated from an Ivy League school, so I'll give you that much.
Just explain it to me already. We're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. About half a year ago, you inherited your parents' estate, didn't you?
Yeah, my mom passed away a long time ago. And about half a year ago, so did my dad. Since I'm an only child, all of their property went to me. What about it, though? And furthermore, how did you even hear about it?
Well, that's why we're talking right now, Sean. You know I'm entitled to half of the property you inherited, right?
What gives you that idea?
I'm requesting the alimony as an apology for keeping quiet about your inheritance for so long.
You're not serious, are you? Inheritances from deceased family members don't even get counted in marital division of assets, especially not after a divorce has already been finalized, so I don't owe you anything. Even if I had inherited their property while we were married, you still wouldn't be entitled to a single penny.
Oh, I already know that's all a lie.
You can think that all you want, but that's actually the law.
You can't trick me, Sean, so don't even try.
Then why don't you do a quick internet search? It'll tell you the exact same thing.
You're such a pain. I'd forgotten how annoying you were. My boyfriend already told me how all of this works, so there's no need for me to research every little thing. I already know everything he told me is right. So hurry up and pay me already.
You can say that all you want, Stella. I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall. There is no getting through to you.
So it's settled then. I'll be taking half of the estate. I'll send you my bank account number later, so please transfer the money as soon as possible.
This is insane.
OMG, Sean! What the heck? Quit messing around and send the money over already. You've got some nerve to keep me waiting for 3 days. How dare you? Who do you think you are?
Listen, Stella, I already told you. We already finished up dividing all of our assets 7 years ago when we got divorced. You're not making any sense, and quite frankly, it's making me uncomfortable that you're asking for more money when all ties between us were already cut 7 years ago.
I don't care if it makes sense to you or not. I'm entitled to that money. If you think you can just put up a front and ignore me, you're sadly mistaken. I'm not going to just sit and take this.
I'm not doing anything of the sort. I'm just trying to be civil and level with you.
Then hurry up and pay me! Give me my half of your inheritance! You owe me $500K.
What? Where did you even get that number? Why would I owe you that much? I don't even have that kind of money in my checking, savings, and $300K combined.
Okay, that's enough. You can stop acting dumb now. I mean, I get why you would want to hide it. People get so much unwanted attention when they suddenly become wealthy. I can't even imagine inheriting $1 million. It must be nice to be so rich now.
You think I'm a millionaire? Have you lost it? Do you really think I'd still be working?
Think? Oh, please. You're the talk of the town. Everyone already knows how fat your wallet just got.
Hold on though, you've got it all wrong.
Oh, did you not like that I kept calling it a division of property and assets? Okay, fine. Then let's just call it all alimony. Either way, you owe me $500K.
No, really, what are you even talking about?
Well, I'll wait until the end of the month as a last act of kindness. I'm just so considerate, aren't I? I really shock myself sometimes. Hurry up and transfer the $500K to my account. I'll be waiting, okay? Cut it out already, Sean! Oh my God, why are you being so stubborn? It's already been over 2 weeks. And here I was, trying to be nice. Pay me my $500K right now.
You're the one who's gonna have to pay me.
What is that supposed to mean? I thought you might try to pull something like this. Well, it isn't going to work. Stop talking crazy and give me my money.
You should have received a certified mail envelope at your parents' place. Has it arrived yet?
Wait, what?
It should be written on the envelope, so you should notice it right away. Open it as soon as you see it.
Oh, wait. Now that you mention it, I heard that something had arrived.
You can either have them forward it to you or go pick it up from their place directly. Whatever you do, make sure you look over everything inside.
And what exactly is going to be inside?
Paperwork stating that you need to compensate me for $15,000 for emotional damages since you were cheating on me during our marriage.
Why should I have to do something like that?
You had an affair with some guy called Harry while we were married, right?
Wait a second. Are you crazy? What are you thinking?
When you started talking about property division from a marriage that ended 7 years ago, I knew something was kind of off. So I looked into it. And boy, did I find the mother lode. I found out that a month after we had gotten married, you began having an affair with this guy named Harry who slid into your DMs.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The reason you basically ruined my 20s and divorced me was actually because you wanted to marry him all along. But too bad for you. After all of this time, you're still the other woman. You gave up our marriage for him, and he still won't leave his wife for you. It's kind of sad, honestly.
So you're rehashing this now? What's the big deal? You don't know anything, do you? If you don't find out about the affair within 3 years of the divorce, there's a statute of limitations. We divorced 5 years ago, so you can't ask me to compensate you for emotional damage now. The window has already passed.
Cute. Is that what Harry told you?
Yeah, it is. Why? He told me that you're just lying to me to get out of paying alimony and splitting up our assets in a fair and square way. He went to law school, so he knows what he's talking about. He knows more about the law than you ever could. So I'm going to trust him on this one. Sorry, not sorry.
He's the one who's been lying to you. He's got you completely wrapped around his finger.
Excuse me, Sean? What is that supposed to mean?
You don't start counting that 3 years from the day that you get divorced, but rather the day that you find out about the affair.
Wait, what?
This is something that I was told by an actual lawyer who I've hired to deal with this mess from you and your boyfriend. Not just someone who finished law school and passed the bar, but someone who is actually practicing and specializes in civil lawsuits. I'm sitting in his office right now, by the way. Yo, right, and that reminds me, Harry lied to you about his education. He pulled the wool right over your eyes.
No, he didn't.
I had him looked into. He never went to any law school. In fact, he barely graduated from high school. With his grades, he couldn't even get into a community college.
You're lying. There's no way. He quotes legal scholars and uses random legalese when we're together.
Anyone with the internet or even a library card could research stuff like that and throw it around to make themselves look smart. Open your eyes already, would you? Haven't you and Harry already been together for 8 years? This guy made you divorce me, and he won't even entertain the thought of marrying you. And you said I was wasting the best years of your life? He's so clearly stringing you along that it's basically textbook. And on top of that, he's just using you. He has a gambling addiction, and he's looking for a quick way to turn some cash to pay off his debt. He knows you'll do anything for him, so he's taking advantage of that. That's the only reason he put you up to this in the first place. Too bad, it's about to blow up in your face. You're too trusting, Stella. I can't believe you let a con man like that play you like a fiddle and try to swindle you and everyone you know out of their money.
No, you're wrong. He wouldn't do that to me.
Do you plan to keep living your life at Harry's beck and call indefinitely?
Stop it right now. You don't even know him. Stop acting all high and mighty, talking smack about him.
I'm sorry, what did I do wrong here?
He and I are madly in love with each other. The only reason he still hasn't gotten a divorce yet is because that stubborn wife of his just won't give him up. She's the only thing standing in the way of our happy future. He feels awful about it and has apologized to me because of it again and again. If it were up to him, he would have left her ages ago. He hates not officially being mine. So stop making up weird stories about him.
Whatever, it's your problem, not mine. But it doesn't really matter one way or the other. That divorce you've been praying for is right around the corner.
Really? How do you know?
His poor wife had no idea what was happening all this time, so I took it upon myself to fill her in on every last detail.
No. Why?
I referred her to a pretty good lawyer, so I'm pretty sure you'll be hearing from her soon as well. She might seek some damages since you've been sleeping with her husband.
How could you do that? Who told you to butt in? No one asked you to go and tell his wife.
I think you should start thinking about how you're gonna make enough money to pay for all of that now.
What? No! That's not how this was supposed to go. Just hurry up and wire me the $500K. How else do you expect me to be able to afford all of that?
You must be out of your mind, Stella. I can't believe you're still saying that.
Of course! I'm entitled to it after all. Give it here already!
I'm sorry to get your hopes up, but I couldn't oblige you even if I wanted to. I never inherited $1 million in the first place.
No way. But that's what I heard.
You shouldn't go around believing crazy rumors without confirming directly with the source.
My friends have been talking about it non-stop. They said I was crazy to leave you since you're so rich now.
I think that's probably my wife that they were talking about.
I am sorry, what?
My father was just a regular, run-of-the-mill businessman. He was struggling even to make ends meet, so there is no way I could have inherited $1 million from him. If he had that kind of money sitting around while he was alive, I definitely would have already known about it. He poured everything into me because he wanted me to have a better life than him.
Oh, wait a second. Rewind. You said you have a wife? Sean, you're married? Since when?
Yeah, I remarried about 3 years ago. But let's stay on topic here. My wife's father died at about the same time that my dad did. My wife is from a pretty wealthy family, so she actually did inherit $1 million.
Fine! Give me that then!
You seriously have to be joking.
Oh, that's such a relief. I can still get my $500K from you after all.
What are you talking about? My wife's money isn't mine to touch.
But you're married, so her money is your money. It's completely fine for you to spend it.
I just said it's my wife's money. I respect her way too much to just take it selfishly and spend it frivolously, especially on someone like you. Not to mention, inheritance isn't even considered common property for married couples. It's not mine to touch.
Who cares about that? I need that $500K. I'm begging you, Sean. Please just give it to me. You can just keep it a secret from your wife. What she doesn't know won't kill her. She's from a wealthy family and she's married to a guy with a decade of experience at a Fortune 500. I need it way more than she does.
Oh my God. I just got permission from my wife to give you more details about her inheritance. The total amount that her parents left behind was indeed $1 million, but it's not all going to her. It's got to be split up between her and her siblings.
It's just one thing after another. How many siblings does she even have?
She's got quite a few. Since she has so many siblings, the amount that she's actually going to receive isn't all that big. They're all just going to get a tiny slice of the pie. We're planning to use the entirety of what she gets towards our future children's education costs and other little miscellaneous expenses. You know how expensive education is. That's going to wipe out every last penny she inherits.
Out of the $1 million, that's seriously all she's getting?
Sure is, and we're planning to send them to public schools to stretch it out. So we don't have any money to just throw around freely at strangers like you.
You know what? That's fine. I can work with that. I've already come this far. It's too late for me to turn back now. I don't care how small her inheritance is. Just give it to me.
Jesus, be for real, Stella. How can you still ask after all of this?
Let's discuss where to meet up, so we can handle this as soon as possible. Meet me tomorrow night at our favorite restaurant inside Hyatt. You know the one. Come around 7 p.m. I'll be waiting for you right in front. Take the money out in secret and don't let your wife find out. Bring it to me in like a duffel bag or a suitcase or something, okay?
Stella, were you even paying attention to me? You know, earlier I literally said that I'd gotten my wife's permission to talk to you about her inheritance.
Yeah? And? What about it?
She's sitting right next to me reading this entire thread.
Wait, what? Why did you wait until now to tell me that?
Seriously, Stella, you should have read between the lines and put the pieces together.
Why would you let her in on it? You're ruining everything!
Oh, please, it's not like this is hurting me or my wife. You made your bed already, now lay in it.
You're so mean, Sean. How can you treat me like this?
Well, Stella, when you lay down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. So, good luck with that. I've done everything that I've needed to, so my business with you is done. This conversation ends here. If you have anything left to say from now on, go through a lawyer. Hope you and Harry hire a good one.
No, Sean, wait, please. Why don't you just divorce your wife and remarry me? We were happy when we were together, weren't we? Please, just pay all that I'm getting charged and I'll make you the happiest man on the planet. Please.
I don't want anything more to do with you. Figure it out on your own. I'm done here.
No! Can't you just help me out? Don't just leave me hanging like this.
A week later, Stella's parents persuaded her to pay the lawsuit in one lump sum. But during those few days, a huge fight broke out that disturbed the whole neighborhood and went viral on Twitter and TikTok. Then her boyfriend's wife divorced him and threw him out of her house. Since the house was in his wife's name, he had nowhere else to go. He was also working for his wife's company and was fired without notice. Now unemployed, he moved into Stella's apartment. I am honestly surprised that they didn't break up after that huge fight. Maybe they have some kind of weird codependence thing going on. Who knows? That being said though, they were still buried under a mountain of debt, mostly from Harry's gambling and inability to pay his alimony. Some scary loan shark thugs started harassing them at some point, then one day the two of them just disappeared. I don't know what ended up happening to them in the end, but honestly, it's probably better that way, because I can only imagine